Holdfast Nations at War is a 150 person per server, large-scale third-person shooter set during the Napoleonic era and also World War I. It was developed by Anvil Game Studios and published by them as well, and I want to give a special thank you to them for providing me with a code enabling me to check out this awesome game. And it is essentially just pure carnage online. There are land and sea battles. The sea battles are an absolute bitch, but the land battles are really good. I particularly like the World War I side of it, as it's a lot easier to shoot people, of course, when you're playing the Napoleonic one. It takes ages to reload your musket, which it did back in the day, so I commend their realism. But Holdfast is just chaotic fun. It's insanely it's just carnage. There's also artillery and cannons and all manner of stuff like that as well. There's a very good variety of maps. It is a little clunky at times here and there, and I do find the damage from your weapons to be a little inconsistent. Of course, headshots for the most part will kill, but I've shot people once with my World War I or the rifle or the musket, and it just damages them a little bit, but then I've shot them again in pretty much the same area on their body and it's one-shot them. It might just be me, but it just seems a little inconsistent there. I'm not the best at the game, I openly admit. I put a lot of time into it just before Christmas, and I have had a very good time with the game, and I've had a few friends that's playing the game as well. It is a lot of fun. There are walls that can be destroyed by the artillery, which is really cool, and the ships, when you're doing the ship battles, they sink. So you've got to make sure that you try your best to keep them up. There are different classes to play as well. There are ranks to level up for each class individually, which is pretty cool, as well as an overall rank. There is currency to earn to use to buy new weapons and like items and whatnot for your characters, and just loads of things to unlock, which I always like. Now, I will be honest, the melee is shite. That was the note that I wrote as I was playing the game. The melee is just shite, just the way it is. Accuracy is iffy, but I think that's done by design, and you can aim down sights to make yourself more accurate if you want to. The game it's a lot of fun, but it's frustrating fun. You know, it's one of those old school feeling PC massive multiplayer games, which is just intended to piss you off, I suppose. But it's got a very active community. It's got a community that will attack one another as much as they're attacking the enemy team. Much like I've also been playing a lot of Team Fortress 2 lately, and that is just the go-to for PC games especially, is whilst you're trying to win, instead of being encouraging and trying to work together and coming up with a plan of like, okay, well, why don't we focus fire here and then send a team round to flank? No, there's none of that. There's just a lot of people who have slept with other people's mums, calling people noobs, dragging people through the dirt, throwing racial slurs about. That's just kind of like the thing it is. I just want to play the game, and don't get me wrong, it is quite funny for the most part when you hear it, and there are a lot of weird people in the voice chat as well. I don't really get involved with that, but if you're a fan of just chaotic war games with a lot of customization and progression, then I think Holdfast is definitely going to be for you. It's a lot of fun and definitely well worth picking up, especially if you're a fan. It's just under £17 here in the UK at its full price, which is more than worth it, in my opinion. For the bang for your buck, you're going to get a very good time out of Holdfast, that's for sure. And I think we've all seen the epic footage of the Scottish guy playing during the Napoleonic era, shouting, "Give 'em steel, boys." So go out there and give them steel. Holdfast is a lot of fun, and although I suck at it, that does not mean the game is bad. It just means that it's just the game is better than me. But please let me know what you think down below, and as always, thank you very much for watching.